and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, welcome, I'm Mand. So I have decided to record someplace different for a change, just to change it up. You probably can tell by the title that we are talking journals today. The weight of these is ridiculous, so I'm going to put them to the side. But if you're new, hi, I'm Mand, as I've already said at the start of this video. So if you like all things kind of like spiritual and oracle and tarot related, also books, I do incorporate quite a lot of books now into my channel, so between like spiritual and fiction as well. I really love fiction books, so I definitely want to incorporate that more into my channel. So if that's your thing, like law of attraction, crystals, all of the above, then you have found the right place. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and like the video and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Anyway, mouthful. So today I actually put it up on my Instagram last week about, did any of you wanted to see like a longer version of the journals that I work in. Now these aren't like all these journals I don't work in like every day. Like that's like way too much. But some of them I do. So the ones that I would work in daily would be this one and this one as well, to an extent, right? So like what are each of them for? What do I use them for? So each one of them has a separate purpose, right? And now when you're journaling, you don't have to put it all in like several different journals. I just like to, but you don't have to. You can have several different journals like myself, or you can just have one big journal. You can have a binder, you can put them into A4 sheets, whatever it is. Journaling is going to look different to everyone. So I have one for gratitude, for manifesting. I also have like a book of shadows and a grimoire, seasonal grimoire, and then like my own personal journal. And I'm pretty sure I'll probably make more of other journals, right? Because I want to make one on like herbs and crystals, so I want separate journals for those, right? I'm looking here and I'm like, which one do I start with? So I suppose we'll start with the smallest and work our way up. So the first one that I have here, very plain, very basic. Cheap as chips. You don't have to spend a fortune. And there's two there that I actually made myself because I love making junk journals. So this is my gratitude journal, right? So I write in this every morning. I started doing gratitude journals like years ago, and then I stopped for a while, and then I pick it up, and of course I stopped for a while, and now I have picked it up. So this is what I'm using this one for. It's just a plain little notebook, nothing fancy. There's like a little pocket at the back here you can put stuff in, and like a little pen holder. Again, simple, straightforward, to the point, nothing too extreme about that one. Now I'm not going to fly through too much of this because I want you guys to kind of pick up ideas of your own and maybe apply it where you want. The next one then I actually picked up it's the manifestation journal, and this is really, really cool because it has like different sections to fill in, right? So it's already, I'm so sorry about that. I of course got a sneezing fit. So we were on about the manifestation journal, and this is really cool. I think you can get this on Book Depository. I got this in the works. I believe it was only like a couple of euros, but this is really, really cool because everything is I'm trying to find blank spaces. I don't want to show what I've written, but this one, like, you have part on gratitude, and then you also have like manifesting affirmations and a manifesting audit. So like you have, what am I currently manifesting? So you write that down, and where have I plateaued, and what am I shrinking away from? And I love this because then you have like these little boxes to fill out. I mean, you can pick and choose, you can flip back and forward. There's another page. And you can like dip in and out of this journal, which is what I'm doing. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just do this every new moon that comes up and like dip in and out, or you could like, oh here, so you have like the 369 method structure. So like I really feel this is a great one to work with if you're manifesting and you're working with the law of attraction. You really want to get into that momentum of journaling, but you don't know what to journal about. You could fill this journal out, keep it, and then still keep the prompts and stuff that are in it for your own journal. Because this one I started because I'm reading Positively Wealthy by Emma Mumford, and I'm loving it. It is so much fun. It's really straightforward and to the point. Okay, so the next one that I have then is my Pisces one. Okay, it's like a velvet feel. I got this like in Home Savers or something like that. So this is just the inside, and I love the edges. It's gold, it's really bougie. It really wasn't that expensive, but it is just a plain lined journal. Okay, so I don't obviously want to share that, but this is just my own personal diary that I write in. It's kind of like a brain dump. You might write about the day, so if you're having a great day you can share all those bits, but if you're having like a really shitty crap day you can write all that. This is literally whatever's in here, just plump in there. It's forgotten about. I don't think about it, I don't reread it, nothing like that. That's what this is for. It's just my own personal journal, or you know, if I want to write down certain events that happen or keep note of certain things, that all goes in there. Then the next one I have, okay, so it actually goes with a second one, which is this one. Okay, so this is what I made myself, but I might actually flip you guys around so that I can actually show you an overview because it's easier. So this journal is again really just a plain lined journal. That's what it looks like. Is it really pretty pictures inside here though? Hold on, let me. So you have like these in it, so you can really use this as like a book of shadows, your grimoire, personal journal, whatever you want. So I first started off using this as for a course I was doing, and I was working away in that, and then I was writing different bits and pieces, and like I love these pictures. So like part of me wants to cut these pictures out and like frame them, which I probably will. Like they're too nice not to. And then different bits and pieces, and then I started writing down little snippets of things that I would see online that I would want to write and keep in a journal, to refer back to and things like that. Like I might even write out certain spreads. Okay, can you see that? Certain spreads that I've seen, like with the questions for tarot and things like that. So because I like to make certain journals like super pretty and extra, which is what this one is. This one's like quite extra, as is this one. This one is massive. This one is huge, like it's ridiculous. It's just about closing, so I've kind of in one way stopped adding extras into it, for the reason being is I can just about close it at this stage, and this is a hefty ribbon, but I'll explain this one in a minute. But these two go together because I write everything roughly down in this one, and then with this one, this is like my seasonal grimoire. I made this myself. What I might do actually is I might flip you guys around so you can see it better, because trying to show it this way is going to be next to impossible, so bear with me. Easier to show you guys. So this is one that I made myself. It's very much inspired by like junk journals. I have crystals hot glued here. This one popped off the last day, so I just pop a bit more hot glue and pop it back on. I also made these. I was always fascinated by these like little tabs. What are they called? I can't even think of it. Anyway, these little clips that were like so pretty on the side of junk journals. I was like, I want to make one. So mine aren't as thick, but you know what? I don't mind. I love it. It's beautiful. So this is like my seasonal grimoire, okay? And I use this for like multitudes of things. this is the front of it. And I actually have a little booklet of decks I used in 2023. So this is January. My writing is not the best. It's not the prettiest, okay? I tried, but it's not. February, and I must write down March, yeah. And then like I work my way through that. I probably don't have enough paper in it. I don't know why I did this. Anyway, I digress. Like, it's not the prettiest glued together, but listen, it's mine. I don't mind. So I also have these tabs. So these tabs indicate the month. Will this do me for the year? I don't know. I've never done this, so I have no idea. So I just want to make sure that I'm not sharing anything too personal. So like, this is the inside pocket. I haven't quite finished this one. So this is where you can like, I use this to show how the pocket works. So like I have a pocket here and oh, hold on. There's a pocket back here, and then it like you can do here as well. And I've just shoved all the stickers in. So I just have like these stickers. There should be another one. If I had intentions of using them here, but I'm not sure why I haven't yet. I'm sure I'll come back to it. So I have like the full moon of 2023, and then I also have the new moons, and then I have my word of the year, and so then that goes on and forth, and I'm going to see what else I can show, because some of these are, oh no, I can show this, that's okay. So this is kind of just to give you, so my word of the year is enlightenment, not in the sense of like reaching that kind of sense of enlightenment. It's about bringing enlightenment to my life, but I'm learning that as I'm going. So I have that here, and then I also have like what enlightenment means, and then I have my year ahead reading. So I'm just going to do this. You probably pause and read it, but that's okay. But this is the year ahead I did, and I used the green wedge. And then we skip on to, this is my, this is the number of 2023. I just wanted to include this. I thought it was really cool. And then like I have this little pocket here. This is an envelope. I upcycle a lot of stuff, so envelopes are not safe. How cute is this? This came from like a kid's book. I chopped it all up and I stuck it on here. I love the way this turned out. It's one of my favorite parts. So this is January's cover page. It's not my favorite, and what's in here? It's like a little lucky bag in a sense. That's why I love these. Oh, it's like a little card. Trust me to forget what it is. So I just did this, and then actually this was an affirmation card, and this quote was on an affirmation card I got on, somebody had pulled for me on a live, so I actually wrote it down and I included it in my journal. And I love these little windows. I love these little window envelopes because I can pop these in here, and that's how that looks. And so then we move on to January, and then in January I have like about the Julian calendar. I incorporated some washi. I still need to decorate here. I mean, that's just the process. And then I have like the full moon, and then I do my full moon reading. I don't think I did a new moon, or maybe I did. I probably did. And then I have Friday the 13th, because Friday the 13th fell in January. And then I had Day of the Goddess. And the Aquarius new moon. This is February's cover page, and as you can see, I went very elaborate to an extent. I have these stamp letters, but they're all in caps. I'd like to get the lowercase, but anyway, so that is my January cover page, or February, cheapers, February. And then we move on to March, and as you can see, I went kind of pretty much more simpler and just more, I don't know why I went with purple, but I'm just want to look here. So yeah, okay. So these I can kind of share. So I put in a little bit about Astara here. I really like this page. I really like how it turned out. and I did an Ostara reading, and then we had like the new moon as well, so I actually tied that in as well. This is the other side of that pocket that I had shown you, and I love this. This is abundance. I just wrote abundance here, so I love that. Oh yes, this is my affirmation card for you had to write down your affirmation in the Positively Wealthy, and I love that. And it's like, I am a money magnet, so I wanted to be extra as always, and I wanted to make my own card for it, so I popped that in here. You can leave it like that if you want to. It looks really pretty as well. And then I have my new moon, and then yeah, so I have reflections and stuff like that that I when I was doing my readings, I like to include those. And then as well, I made a new bookmark for it. So I got these stickers, they're from the Apothecary, which are so cute. And then I had like this card, so this is the card here, and then the back had something else, but I wanted to stick this on because I just felt like it looks really elegant and very old-fashioned and grandma kind of. But this is a paper clip. I'm hoping this comes off. Yeah. And this is for my guardian angels. So this again was in Positively Wealthy. Again, I just went extra and I made like a little card. I like these kind of pop-out things. I like making my journals kind of interactive. So that is my seasonal grimoire. That's about as far as I've gotten with that one. So the next one we have, while we have you flipped this way, is the big chunky one. Okay, I adore this. This cover has been redone way too many times that I'm leaving it as it is now, because I pulled bits off and I've stuck bits on. And it's chunky. It has 7 signatures, which is massive. I don't normally do that many signatures, solely for the reason being, as you can see, it gets massive. This is not finished by no means. This is the little tassel tag. It does come off. It has to come off because, you know, when you're trying to write. And then I have a amethyst and a rose quartz, and I have like a little moon hot glued on here as well. No glued, just glued. And then I have ribbon, and it's extra. I love the back. I wanted a grimoire, but I wanted a big one. I didn't want several of them. I just wanted one big one. Does that mean this will be my only one? No. So it's just easier to do this way. So this is, the ribbon is really long though. That's the only thing with this. So this is the inside of my grimoire. I'm hoping you guys can see, okay? And this actually flips up, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've looked at this and done it. Do I like every page that's in it? No. But I'm not mad at it either. So anything that I get from like maybe indie decks and stuff go in here. Like I have a feather as well. I think that came with another parcel that I got. This was in the Boo Tarot. There was a misprint and there was 2 Knight of Cups. Oh no, sorry, there was a misprint with the Knight of Cups. It actually was a Knight of Swords. So I keep this. It's super cute. And I also then have just this little affirmation card. Whatever makes your soul happy, do that. And that's pretty much, I love making these little affirmation cards and just kind of randomly sticking them in. So that's this one. I'm probably doing this. It's so hard to show this on camera, actually. I love watching people who make junk journals. I love getting ideas. And I love watching, I can't think of her name now, but Molly Roberts anyway is one. She's an art witch. And there's another one as well that I follow. Now, mine is more kind of written style for this one. So I have like my protection prayer and any other things that I picked up along the way. This then, like, so each section is like different. So these are kind of like maybe prayers. That's so far what's in there. But like, I also have like spirit work as well, and connecting with spirit and just different bits and pieces. I only have a few pages left in that, but for some reason it's gotten loose on me. I'm not sure why. Probably because there's too many signatures. This here then is actually my moon section. So I don't know why. Again, this is a work in progress. I've been working in this over a year now. Again, I don't spend all that much time. I wish I did, but you know, bit by bit I get there, because some things just take me so long because I'm so fussy about it. So this is actually just a sticker that I've kind of cut. So I've left it there because I believe it's because to remind myself that it has to go in this section. So this actually was, believe it or not, right, a fold out of the moon phases, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the texture. I had painted with this watercolor and I didn't like it. So what I did was I just folded it up and I made it into a pocket, right? So this is a pocket here and this is a pocket here. This came from a deck. It was the wrap on a deck. That's what I used it for. So this is just the flip out that I wanted, but it didn't work out. So that is this one. So that goes in there. And then, oh my gosh, I have all these extra little bits. So I have a quote here, and then I have like a full moon prayer here that you can take out, and then full moon release, and then a full moon about the full moon, and then I have ritual, and that's it on the full moon. I have nothing about the new moon yet, but that will be added. Next then is my chakras. So again, I really do want to like have it written here, put tabs in. Look, it's going to be extra. It's probably going to be super chunky. And this is all about the chakras because I love working with the chakras and whatnot. So this actually folds out. It's not the best. I'm not mad at it. I don't love it, but you know what? It is what it is. It's fine. And then this is, what is that? Oh, crystals for the chakras. So like anything that's kind of all in alignment with all of that, I just put it in there. I like to have pockets to pop things in. So I have the root chakra, and then I have little bits here. So I have like a grounding. And then I have 2 tabs for each crystal. So I have each chakras. So I have ones for crystals and affirmations. Right, so if you're working on a specific chakra, I can just pop in here and take like, you know, this card or whatever. And it goes through the whole lot. So my sacral is the same. I have 2 tabs, crystals, affirmations. Solar plexus, again, the same. Oh, we're gone onto the heart already. Affirmation crystal, heart, same. Truth and crown. Did I miss my third eye? Did I just skip that? No, third eye. And then we have the crown chakra. And then we have all about auras on this, and then that's kind of where this stops. And then the next one is Wheel of the Year. See, I've written on that. This is just a sticky thing. So I have the Season of the Witch. And then, I love this. This is one of my favorite pages, is my Wheel of the Year. I spent far too long, believe it or not, making this because I wanted it like this. I'd love to be able to paint far better than what I do, but anyway. And then I have someone I want to write here, Yule, and then I have, why did I not leave it? Anyway, I have Imbug there so far, and then as you can see, I have my pen and by a marker ready, so that's there. There's nothing in this one. I haven't decided yet, and I don't think there's anything in this one either, or the last one. So the last 3 sections are pretty much empty, and then I have like a card literally about me, and then I have like this little sticker, and then my records on the Akashic Records and stuff like that. So that is that journal. It's basically grimoire, book of shadows, whatever way you want to call it. And then this one is Sacred by Cherise Williams. I think she has a YouTube channel here. I don't know if she posts anymore, but this is a journal workbook. I've had this since, hold on. I've had this a really long time at this stage. It's definitely a couple of years. 2019. I've had this since 2019. It is a chunky, it's a chunky journal. I love it. I used to use it all the time and then I stopped. I don't know why, but I've started using it again, but I use it weekly. So you have here about creating a space. Then you also have how to use the journal, and then like a sample entry. And I'm just going to show you a blank one. Like, I'll show you how much I've used so far. It's really this much. Can you see? That many pages, that's what I've used. But they're back and front. So this is what it looks like. So you have day and date, moon phase and sign, how I'm feeling, mind and or emotions, body, spirit, notes and journal space, and currently thankful for. And you just fill that out, and I do this weekly. So I draw 3 cards, I fill them in, and you also have a space for full moon and new moon spreads if you wanted to. So that is another journal that I work with. But this is basically just to kind of check in with myself, really, in a very concise and, way. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. My hair has just gone whack. I'm not sure what's going on. I hope you enjoyed that video of like the different journals that I work with, and that it might give you like some idea of your own. I just realized I have my old book of shadows over there. I might show that in another video, but for now you get a rough idea. So you can have like one just for personal, like your own personal journey, and like just different bits and pieces of your, writing about your day, or like brain dump. And then you can have really specific ones like, here, this is my gratitude. And you might like, I have another, separate one where I use for like manifestations, which is my seasonal grimoire. That's where I'd write those. Or you can have just a separate manifestation journal. That's the beauty about journaling. You can do whatever you want with it. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to leave it at that. You've enough to listen to. So if you've followed the whole way through, thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous day wherever you are in the world, and I will chat to you all real soon. Bye, guys.